All right, man. A little bit later than you normally do it, but it's all right. Better late than never, right? It's a good old saying, as they say back in the days. Or I don't even know if motherfuckers even say shit anymore. Let alone have conversations, except for motherfuckers in the metaverse. It's conversations I either have with myself, and it's like, well, is this really happening? Do people really, is eventually life going to be nothing but autonomism? We're not going to get another human being to talk to. We're just going to be talking to a fucking robot or a fucking screen or I don't know. But anyhow, it is Thursday, the 17th of November, 2022. Uh, we got Thursday night football tonight. Definitely a great matchup. One I'm eager to get to watch tonight here to see the Tennessee Titans taking on the Green Bay Packers here. Green Bay got a big victory last week in overtime against the Cowboys. Had to come back from that big 14-point deficit. Came back and won the game. Tennessee didn't play their best game against the Broncos, but still managed to win the game and come out outright victors. And so we'll see. Obviously Matt LaFleur came from Tennessee coaching tree, and now he's obviously had his pretty good success. I would say being the head coach of the Green Bay Packers thus so far, except for this season. And, this season's been kind of rough. I'll just say that. I'm not gonna say the Packers are shitty and say it's rough because obviously there's no Devontae Adams, but they knew that coming into the season. But they had a lot of guys get hurt, so don't worry about that. Complete my shit's fucking my phone's off right now. My phone's off right now. It'll be back on next. It's gonna be on back. It'll be back on next week. So but shit happens. When you're low on funds and shit. You get food and everything else. Fucking is more prominent than having my fucking cell phone and other shit. But I still got the internet down here. But yeah, I'd say But yeah, man, I did that thing for you, brother. I filled out that application for you, brother. That referral for that job, that basketball job you had. So hopefully they reviewed it and hopefully they took it into consideration because I have the confirmation that I did fill it out. So oh shit, you been sick all week? Oh shit, man. Hopefully I heard there's a real bad flu going around. So hopefully you're all right. Hopefully you're doing good, man. I mean, I didn't feel really good on Tuesday for some reason. I don't know, man. Just, I don't know. I don't fucking, I don't even eat the healthiest, to be honest with you. Fucking don't eat fucking vegetables like I should. Don't eat fruits. Just a whole bunch of bad shit. But, I also found out yesterday one of my fucking army buddies, Leon Young, who I used to talk to about basketball and football, he passed away. No, he passed away on the 9th. So I just found out yesterday. So his funeral service is next week. It's in New York, so I won't be able to go there. So I mean, I don't have the funds to go see one of my friends that I served with in the army. Dead and gone this year. So yeah, it's been all right. I cried my tears out. For him. You know, it doesn't get easier, man. I know it. And one day I'm gonna lose everybody close to me, and shit, I'm gonna be gone one day, bro. And that's why I just value time, man, and try to be there around the people that love me and try to do this that I love. I love talking sports, bro. Oh shit, man. Now they bumped up your hours now, 24 hours. Oh shit. That's all right though. I mean, hey, man. At least you tried. You applied. They kind of wanted you to be that. And hey, you know, yeah, just shit's been rough, man. I mean, shit has been rough, bro. You know, And then, and it's not even about the stupid elections and shit that happened here either. Can't bet DraftKings, can't even go to the Indian casinos and bet now. And fuck these people, man. Honestly, they all want to talk about, well, we ain't getting a good deal. Nobody gets a good deal, okay? We all get a fuck raw deal, and it's just how do you deal with that deal at the end of the day? But hey, yeah, no, I saw that, man. I saw that the Mariners, man, they definitely went out and off-season trade, man. They went and got Toscano Toscano Hernandez, man. He's a good bat, man. Good bat, good fielding. So I mean, hey, Mariners are already trying it. Oh, moving to Daisy. That's not. Hey, that's all right. Shit. Sometimes. Sometimes you gotta have prospects and guys that you could trade off that have good value that can go somewhere else that you can bring in these other guys, and so that's good. I mean, I'm just curious to see where Aaron Judge is gonna end up. I mean, it'd be kind of nice to see him come back and play for San Francisco Giants, come back to Cali and play home baseball. Oh, 1v1 trade, that's good. Shit, did you hear about the fucking Eagles, man? They got Linval Joseph, and now today they signed Dominic Casu. I mean, they may have lost. They may have lost, but I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if you. I don't know if you're gonna do the Colts upset the Eagles. Now that would be some shit this weekend, but I don't know. I know, bro. Like I'm telling you, man. Eagles, man. I mean, well, I think that's where they're hurt at the most right now. I think defensive tackle. And that's why they signed Linval and they got freaking Dominic Sue. But those guys are veteran deals, so it's not even going to hurt the cap at all to sign these guys. So I mean, shit. I mean, if you're the Giants, you gotta be definitely worried because you got to play them twice. And the Giants are playing good. We got to play the Cowboys. I'm telling you, bro. I mean, that Justin Jefferson catch, best catch I've fucking seen. And we finally get a fucking victory against a team that's been in the playoffs and it's supposed to be going to the Super Bowl. But I'm telling you, man. But yeah, tonight, man. Tonight we got we got Portland Trailblazers. They're playing fucking. They're playing tonight. So we got the Titans and the Packers. I mean, it's a 3-point game. I mean, I like it either way. I don't hate anybody that thinks Green Bay is going to get maybe a short week victory, but I think if Tennessee can get pressure on Aaron Rodgers and really make it difficult, I think it's going to be tough for the Packers tonight. I mean, but Tennessee, they can't get burnt in that secondary, and that's been a problem. I mean, shit. If you let Aaron Rodgers start cooking, man, I'm telling you, he's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be all she wrote. And and that's what happened last week. I mean, the Cowboys kept leaving the Packers in the game, and eventually Packers came back and you know coulda, shoulda, woulda. Mike McCarthy should have kicked the field goal. I mean, what? I mean, you're really gonna take a risk at a 58-yarder when you have Dak on the field? You got the guys they had. 4th and 5. It wasn't like a 4th and 15. I mean, you'd be kicking almost a fucking 60-yard field goal, and I don't know. I for one haven't tried to kick a 50-something yard field goal, but you're gonna have to be kicking that shit almost like a line drive, and if somebody just barely gets their fucking fingertips up, that shit's getting tipped. And if that shit gets taken back, the game's already over, despite the fact. So I mean, the Cowboys just didn't finish. That was their problem, and Broncos, man. I don't know, man. Broncos. I think Broncos are at least trending better than the freaking. I think the Broncos, man. The Broncos are tending better than the Raiders. I don't know, man. Derek Carr's breaking down, crying and shit, and I don't know, man. Raiders are just the Broncos. Broncos have a good ass defense. The offense can't fucking get enough points up there. And Seahawks, man, Seahawks are really good, man. I'm really impressed with the Seahawks, man. I'm impressed that fucking I'm impressed that Gino's doing a hell of a great job. That defense is, Tyreek Woolen is the motherfucking. Don't be throwing on that Woolen motherfucking guy now, right? And then Kenneth Walker, the running game's got it. DK and fucking Lockett are playing well. You got Sprinkle and Disley and fucking Fant. Offensive line's playing well. Hey, I mean, Seattle's playing really good, man. I like Seattle's chances, especially in that division. Yeah, and Kobe Bryant, man, he's playing really well too as a late secondary pick. He's playing well. I mean, I mean, I'll be honest, a lot of the young guys from the draft class, like defensively, have stepped up and played well this year. Green Bay's linebacker Quell Walker's played well. Trayvon Walker. I mean, Aiden fucking Hutchinson's a fucking animal. I mean, Paul Goldsmith winning the MVP. That's good, man. Goldie deserved it, bud. I think he deserved it. Just like Julio Rodriguez, he deserved fucking rookie MVP, man. I mean, shit, bro. I'm telling you, man. Baseball. It'll be interesting to see, where some of these free agents go in baseball and see which teams try to improve for next year. Yeah, man. I mean, Seattle looking good, man. And obviously Seattle's got a bye this week, which is good for them. Kind of get guys healthy, and because that division's. I mean, the division's black and blue. I mean, basically the only people you got to really worry about is the 49ers, but you're playing them. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are playing them soon, but they have to come to play Seattle. So that ain't gonna just be an ass whooping like they did down in Santa Clara. I mean, see, the difference was Seattle was just beginning to trying to figure shit out. The Niners are just trying to hold on, and now they got Christian McCaffrey, and now shit. I tell you, bro. I mean, when McCaffrey went to the Niners, and I said that shit. I was all, dude, if McCaffrey ever gets to the fucking Niners, bro, it's a wrap, dude. It's a wrap. I mean, Jimmy G's not a bad quarterback. I mean, like I said, it's like Geno Smith. Geno Smith has not turned the ball over. He's played efficient football. He handled his business. He's gotten the ball off. He hasn't made ill-advised. I mean, he throws interceptions here and there, but Tom Brady. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, Brady. I mean, even against you guys, man. Even against you guys, I still felt like you guys had a chance to win that game, and just but who I'm more impressed with out there is that Rashard White, man. Rashard White is actually pretty good as like a sleeper back that's probably on the waiver wire right now. Well, has to be on the waiver wire because Tampa Bay also has a fucking bye this week. But he's starting to step it up here. He's starting to get more trust from Tom Brady. Tom Brady's trusting that rookie tight end guy a lot more. So I don't know. I mean, that NFC South division is going to be crazy. I mean, obviously Tampa Bay is going to, but I would like to see Carolina have some fight here. Obviously I like to see the Saints have some fight maybe with the Falcons a little bit. I mean, I don't know. The Saints are kind of disappointing in my opinion. They just Andy Dalton. They believe in Andy Dalton, bro. Yeah, Baker's starting this week because was it PJ Walker's hurt, so and I mean shit, they're minus I mean they're 13-point underdogs. I mean, Carolina's playing the Ravens. I mean, they're gonna fight, but dude, let's be honest. Ravens are gonna fucking smoke their ass. I mean, Roquan Smith now on that defense. I mean, they'll obviously have to get better, but I mean, you just gave them a fucking Pro Bowl fucking linebacker now. It's like that's like giving them a Ray Lewis when he was started becoming his prime, or when Terrell Suggs. Let's just say that too. T Sizzle when T Sizzle started coming off on his prime, and he just And then they got old man Justin Houston still playing. He's still playing the young man's game as an old man. I mean, I'm telling you, man, a lot of interesting things to say, man. I mean, like I said, tonight, Titans and Packers is going to be an interesting game, but must win for both teams. Obviously, Tennessee to continue their reign at the top of their division, and keep competitive towards the top for the top playoff spot. But Green Bay's got to win to kind of keep safe face to stay in the playoff contention now. I mean, because now they're like what, 4 or 5 games behind us now. So we got a good cushion. So even if we happen to lose to the Cowboys, which I fucking hope we don't. Hope we fucking don't lay a fucking egg after we. And that's kind of almost my worry here. Is like we're coming back home after we had a fucking big fucking victory on the road, and we're playing Dallas, who basically came off against Green Bay. We're winning the game. Was dominating that game for the most part, and then they just let that fucker slip, and so yeah. So yeah, we got obviously we got NBA right now. We got college. We got the NFL. We got NCAA. Let's talk about basketball tonight. We got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. Then we had the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Sacramento Kings. We had the Detroit Pistons and then the Clippers. All right. If you want my take here, I didn't really parlay the Brooklyn Nets or the Blazers here, but give me the Blazers here. Give me the Blazers on the money line, minus 144 at home tonight. I believe. I think Blazers. Nets are, but they got smacked up by the Kings, and the Blazers. Blazers are starting to figure it out a little bit here. Starting to rely on who's the next in line. When it comes to after Dame time. Spurs and Kings is going to be an interesting game. I actually took the side of the under 236 and a half, but it's a little bit dicey to take because both teams can score some points. That's for sure. Didn't like the Kings. Didn't like the Kings minus 7.5. Honestly, and I don't know if I can trust the Spurs tonight. Maybe they kept it close, and they lost by 7 to the Trailblazers. So we'll see. But they also got smacked up by the fucking Warriors too. So, and the Kings beat the Warriors too. So, and the Suns ended up smacking at the Warriors last night. So, uh, Detroit Pistons and Clippers here. I sided with the under 217. I think Cade Cunningham is not going to be playing once again. So I don't know. I think both these teams they're able to whatever compete, but I don't know. I feel like the Clippers can. I don't know if they run away big time with this game, but I think they could win this game by at least 5 or 6 here. I don't like the 9. So those are the only 3 games that we got here. The NFL here. I wanted to take. Now it went down to 40 and a half here. I kind of. I definitely want to take the over here tonight, but I didn't put it in my parlay here. I took Tennessee plus the 3. I figured Green Bay beat the Cowboys by 3, and the Cowboys really, to start the season had a fucking pass attack from hell. It was just intimidating. It was like a fucking wave. It was like a buzzsaw coming at you. But now the past 3 weeks, Cowboys pass rush has not really gotten to the quarterbacks like they should. Hence why they've had some obviously some close games. So I'm taking tonight plus the 3 with Tennessee. I think Tennessee either can win or if Tennessee does lose. I think they can keep it close, unless Tennessee just shits the bag, where Derrick Henry can't really run, and Tannehill or Malik Willis can't get the passing game going. And I mean, when I mean passing, I don't mean dunking it 5-10 yards here. They need to get 15 to 20 to 30 yard, you know, a chunk play here too. At least if the Titans could get at least 3 big chunk plays in this game, you know, it doesn't matter what it has to be. One in the first half, at least 2 in the second half, to really because if they fall behind here, I don't know. So we're gonna see here. And like I said, I like it was at 41. Now we're at 40 and a half. I like the over here. Definitely like the over here. I think both teams could put up enough points to cover the over here tonight. But I put the Titans plus the 3 in my parlay here. It's kind of my lean here. That and the over. I mean, because I feel it's a short week, and I think Green Bay could win. But I believe if Tennessee's on their game, it's going to be a much closer game than unless, like I said, Tennessee just shits the bag and just really turns the ball over, just doesn't play a good game, offensively, defensively, special teams. It's just play calls are a mess. I mean, that's the only way I see Tennessee getting blown out here tonight. And if they fucking just can't stop the pass, the deep route passes that basically killed them last week, but they were able to come back. So we'll see. We've got college. We got college right now. We have Kansas State beating on Kansas City, the Roos, 27-15, the first half. We got Nebraska is beating St. John's here, 19-12. Still in the first half. First half action. Butler is barely holding to a 2-point lead against St. Francis of Pennsylvania, the Red Flash. All right, we got Boise. Yeah, Boise State and Charlotte basically started, and obviously Wichita State Shockers and Richmond Spiders. Stony Brook is up to an early lead, 7-4 right now. Just barely started out the first half here. The Sycamores of Indiana State lead 9-5 against the Bison of North Dakota State in the first. Just barely started, just like Marshall in Miami, Ohio. Marshall's out to a 5-point lead. Townsend is leading 5-3 over Greensboro. Just early on here, we got Little Rock, Arkansas, and East Tennessee tied at 5 apiece here. Just these games just barely tipped off. Kentucky is handling business already early on, 11-3 here in the first. Then we got South Florida leading 4-3 early on. We got Troy leading 2-1 here early on against Merrimack. Bryant leading 2-0. So basically, these games have just barely tipped off. Norfolk State Spartans leading 7-1 over Mammoth. St. Joe's leading 4-0. We're tied between Hartford and Boston University, and Virginia Commonwealth Rams are leading 3-0 against the Pitt Panthers here. We got Northern Illinois against Georgia Tech. We got Louisiana Monroe, the Warhawks, taking on TCU Horned Frogs. We got the Fighting Hawks of North Dakota taking on Elion, the Phoenix. We have Texas State Bobcats against the Roadrunners of San Antonio. We have the Tennessee State Tigers taking on the Salukis of Southern Illinois. The Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech taking on the Louisiana Lafayette Ragin' Cajun, the Battle of the Louisiana. We have another Battle of Louisiana, New Orleans, the Privateers taking on the LSU Tigers. We have Sanford Bulldogs and Alabama A&M Bulldogs. We got a Battle of the Dogs in Alabama tonight. We got Texas Rio Grande Valley, the Valkyros are taking on Texas A&M. Corpus Christi, the Islanders, the Battle of Texas. We got Northwestern State, the Demons, taking on Illinois State, the Redbirds. Riverside, the Highlanders, taking on the Creighton Blue Jays. The Long Island Sharks are taking on the Marquette Golden Eagles. Coppin State Eagles are taking on Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles, the Battle of the Eagle there. Houston State Bearcats and the Utah Utes. Then we have Central Michigan, the Chippewas taking on Minnesota, the Golden Gophers. Portland Pilots are taking on the Air Force Falcons. Battle of the sky, we'll say. South Dakota Coyotes taking on Mississippi State Bulldogs. Utah Tech Trailblazers taking on the Arizona Wildcats. Loyola Chicago, the Ramblers taking on the Golden Hurricanes of Tulsa. St. Thomas Tommies taking on the Montana Grizzlies. I'm actually picking. I actually took the money line with the St. Thomas Tommies tonight here. The Montana let me down early in the season, so here's going to be a good one. The Michigan Wolverines are taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. Frankie Collins, who played for Michigan last year and had a good run in the NCAA, transferred out to Arizona State. So now he's a Sun Devil, so now he'll be playing his former team tonight. So interesting thing to watch for tonight. We got Utah State Aggies and San Diego Toros. Then we have the Hofstra Pride and the San Jose State Spartans. I don't know if the Spartans of San Jose State going to have a good game here against, obviously, Hofstra from Hempstead, New York. You know, they're a good team, good basketball team, good, mid-major college. And San Jose State's playing pretty well themselves to start the season, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Then we have the Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks taking on the Cal State Los Angeles Golden Eagles. We got the Central Washington Wildcats taking on the Cal State San Marcos Cougars. And we have the California Baptist Lancers taking on the Washington Huskies here. That is the men's side here. Let's go to the ladies' side of things, shall we? The ladies of Southern University, the Lady Jaguars, are leading the Lady Demons of Northwestern State 27-23 in the second quarter. The ladies from App State are leading 38-26 over the Norfolk State Lady Spartans in the second as well. We have the Northern Colorado Lady Bears leading 8-5 over the Lady Cardinals of Incarnate Word. We have a Battle of Illinois as Northern Illinois leads 12-10 over Western Illinois in the first. Purdue Fort Wayne, the Lady Mastodons are leading 11-4 over the Lady Cougars of Chicago State. All right, the Lady Colonels of George Washington are taking on the Lady Eagles of American, and the ladies from George Washington are leading 9-6 early on in the first. The Lady Buckeyes are leading the Battle of Ohio as Ohio State Buckeyes take on the Ohio State Bobcats here. So 11-5 early on in the first. We've got the Maryland, Baltimore County, the Lady Retrievers leading 11-7. Obviously, big underdogs here tonight. Plus 900 right now, and they are leading by 4. We'll see if they can win that there. I mean, definitely crazy in-game live bet. I don't know if I put my money on the Retrievers here, but I think there'll be some points. Columbia, the Lady Lions of Columbia are up 21-8 over the ladies of Seton Hall early on in the first. The ladies of James Madison, the Lady Dukes, are leading 5-4 over the Lady Lancers of Longwood. But isn't that a pun? Ladies having Longwood. But we'll just leave it at that. The Lady Pirates of Hampton are trailing the Lady Flames of Liberty 12-6 here in the first. The Lady Friars are leading 6-3 over Iona, the Lady Gales of Iona. And we have a 7-7 tie between the Battle of Pennsylvania with the Penn Quakers and the Villanova Wildcats. Then the Lady Boilermakers are leading 14-5 over the Lady Cougars of South Illinois University of Edwardsville. We have the Lady Governors of Austin Peay against the Lady Commodores of Vanderbilt. We have the Lady Seahawks of University of Tennessee Martin taking on the Lady Tigers of Missouri. The Lady Green Wave of Tulane is taking on the Lady Jaguars of Southern Alabama. We have the Lady Anteaters taking on the Lady Huskies of Washington. It's going to be an interesting game. Both teams are undefeated. Obviously, the Lady Anteaters are big time plus 654 underdogs here tonight. We have the Minnesota Lady Golden Gophers taking on the Lady Bisons of North Dakota State. We have the Kent State Golden Flashes. The Lady Flashes are taking on the Lady Razorbacks of Arkansas. The Lady Eagles of Eastern Washington are taking on the Lady Beeves of Oregon State. The Lady Hawkeyes of Iowa are taking on the ladies from Kansas State of the Wildcatness. And we have the ladies of Portland State, the Lady Vikings, are taking on the ladies from the Red Hawks of Seattle University. And with the Lady Broncos of Santa Clara taking on the Lady Matadors. They're the Matadors, or I don't know how you would say, a lady bullfighter in Spanish, but those definitely are the games there. We have a college football game going on. I think we have a couple college football games going on actually. Oh no, we only have one tonight here. Tulane versus SMU. SMU is plus 3.5 as they take on the ranked Green Wave here of Tulane. Over under is 65 points here. Interesting. And last but not least, we have so we got the Flyers. Flyers and Boston Bruins are already underway in the first period, 0-0, along with the Canadiens and Montreal taking on the Blue Jackets of Columbus. Then we have the Colorado Avalanche taking on the Carolina Hurricanes. It's also 0-0 in the first. And Calgary Flames and Tampa Bay Lightning, 0-0 in the first. New Jersey Devils and Toronto Maple Leafs, also 0-0 in the first. Dallas Stars are leading the Panthers 1-0, the Florida Panthers, that is. And then we have a New York Islanders and Nashville Predators. That's a pick'em. Penguins, Pittsburgh Penguins and Minnesota Wild is also a pick'em on the spread. Then we have Anaheim Ducks and Winnipeg Jets, the Washington Capitals and the St. Louis Blues, Arizona Coyotes and the Vegas Golden Knights, New York Rangers and Seattle Kraken is also a pick'em. Capitals and the St. Louis Blues is a pick'em. The Red Wings and the Sharks are a pick'em here. So quite a few pick'ems tonight here in the late hockey action there. Kind of curious. But let's read off what we have for our parlay tonight here. We have Tennessee Titans plus the 3 on the spread. That's plus 100 even money. Took the under 236.5 points total between the Spurs and the Kings minus 110. We took the under 217 points between the Pistons and the Clippers minus 110. We took the St. Thomas of Minnesota Tomies on the money line plus 192. We took Cal State Los Angeles, the Golden Eagles on the money line plus 300. We took Central Washington Wildcats on the money line plus 256. Our dollar, if all the bets cash, will turn into $302.09. So we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. All right. Tonight here, I gotta definitely go and look into my fantasy here. It looks like Tennessee tonight will be showing honors to the Houston Texans or the Houston Oilers. I keep it on Texas. Houston Oilers. Yeah. So I mean, gotta love Tennessee when they're wearing that baby blues, baby. All right. So we got to make sure here tonight that our guys are gonna be playing here. So let's check the fantasy. Check the fantasy right now. Right now, okay, we got Jimmy Garoppolo. This team here, my West Coast Burrows team. Obviously, Joe Burrow has a bye this week, or no, Joe Burrow doesn't have a bye this week here, but they are playing Pittsburgh here, so I got him and Jimmy Garoppolo. So kind of a, no, I wouldn't say a quarterback controversy, but we'll definitely have to look at that here. Uh, we got Dalvin Cook, Cordell Patterson, T. Higgins, Kadarius Toney we picked up this week. We got Alvin Kamara at the flex. We got the Broncos defense in this week as they host the Raiders, the Vegas Raiders at home. Took Joey Sly here. He's playing. They're playing at the Texans, so Joey Sly has kicked there before. You don't think he wants some fucking revenge? I mean, he had 19 fucking fantasy points. I don't think he's gonna get 19 fantasy points, but and we'll see. Obviously, we have Jalen Waddle. Want you waddle waddle? Want you shake it shake it? He's basically my main number one receiver, along with obviously T Higgins. Just barely picked up Kadarius Toney. Obviously, Jerry Judy's questionable, so obviously I don't know if he's playing or not. If he doesn't, I definitely like Cortland Sutton. He won't practice Thursday, so mm. So I mean I don't know. I mean for me, if it was me, I probably would sit Jerry Judy this week. The fact that they could use him, but I think against the Raiders, I don't know. I'm just not. The Raiders just to me aren't. And then we have Travis Etienne who's on a bye. As like I said with Joe Burrow, we have Dawson Knox and we have Pat Firemouth here as our tight ends. We have Isaiah Pachenko and we have Brian Robinson as other bench guys here. Obviously Brian Robinson at 14. Pachenko, he's starting to play a little bit better, getting a little bit more comfortable, but he does have his little fumbles, but that's because he's a rookie, so we gotta. But I think I'm comfortable with Dalvin Cook, Cordell Patterson, and Alvin Kamara. Even though Kamara, they're playing the Rams here, but the Rams, they're not they're not the Super Bowl Rams. Let's just put it that way. All right, so really nobody here tonight. All right. All right, I got Jimmy Garoppolo in this league here. Obviously, we got All right, so we got Jimmy Garoppolo here, obviously, and then we have Derek Carr. I think I don't know. Jimmy Garoppolo going to be playing in Mexico. They're going to be the visiting team here. Arizona will be the home team. We got Damian Pierce. Then I picked up Elijah Mitchell, which I like a lot. Saw him on the waiver wire. I figured, hey, he's going to have a chance, an opportunity, especially Monday night, I believe. He's going to blow people's socks off. No, but I think if him and McCaffrey, they make a good combination, so they both can keep each other healthy, and both can be healthy enough to be utilized and have value as a two backs. I mean, and most teams have that. Green Bay has a two back set. The Vikings have a two back set. I mean, the Browns have a two. There's a certain teams that you got two solid solidified running backs here, and that's what you get. All right, let's turn on the light here. People don't think I'm in the dark all the time. We got Justin Jefferson, we got T. Higgins, we got Dalton Schultz here. Tennessee Titans defense here. We picked up Tennessee Titans defense here, so we're streamlining the Titans defense here tonight. So we're definitely. I mean, they're projecting Titans to get two. They had five. They had five. Tennessee's fantasy as far as fantasy points here. Tennessee's only had 33 to speak of here, so. So I don't know. Maybe last minute we take a dive and maybe take a different team here. Take a look at see if there's. I mean, we have you have Bengals at Pittsburgh. Okay, we have Jets here. Let's be. I mean, it's really pretty slim pickings to be honest here. Teams that didn't do well. The Jets defense. I mean, my thing. The Bengals here. Do we go Sunday night save here? Would take a chance with the Chiefs here. I think we do that here. Christian Watkins here. I think that's good. I think we could keep him. Josh Jefferson, he's questionable, but I'm sure he'll play. So, I. Then we have a Funga. All right, so. Yeah, we'll keep Isaiah Simmons in. He's been wrecking shit up here, so we'll keep that as two. So, like I said, we'll leave We're leaving Christian Watson in there. I think. I think I can. All right, in this one we have Aaron Rodgers. We have Aaron Rodgers, but we also have Tyler. We have Heineke as well, but I don't know. I think I have to kind of leave. I gotta have to leave that out here.
You gonna make some bets or what?
Yep. I'm just looking at my last minute fantasy shit to making sure making sure I don't get fucked here by leaving somebody out there I shouldn't have. I already bet the team shit. I just if we want to bet the parlay.
Yeah, wouldn't let me use that $1 left for free play, fool.
What?
I don't fucking know why,
That's
dude.
fucking stupid, dude.
It says, oh, you can only bet one. It has to be a minimum $1 to put. So you put it in the bet thing, and then you click the $1, and it won't let me do it.
You just click the free play thing button too.
You didn't want the comforter, mama?
All right. Let's see here. I'm going to my NFL.com here and see what we have. I got Lamar, got Christian McCaffrey, got Chubb come back in, T. Higgins, I got Drake Loudon, Jawan Johnson, Dave Montgomery, got Justin Fields. I think I'm gonna keep Christian Watson off this team here because I picked up Cortland Sutton, so if homeboy don't play, I got Tennessee's defense here, so I'm like I said, I'm riding Tennessee's defense and a couple, I'm not afraid. I have Aaron Rodgers. This one I have Justin Fields, Mixon, Montgomery, Diggs, AJ Brown, of course, Kyle Pitts. Yeah, Eagles defense and all right, Marquise Brown. All right, so he might be coming back here soon, so that's good. So, all right, and let's take out this team here. So we got Russ Wilson, Alvin Kamara, Damian Pierce, Michael Pittman Jr., Justin Jefferson, Taysom Hill, Garrett Wilson. Still got DeAndre Swift. You got Jerry Judy, Dawson Knox, and we have Joku, Niners defense.
Yeah, Amazon, 10,000 fucking people are gonna get laid off. Oh yeah, people aren't buying shit. Are you in your life?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about mom.
Oh, 2K free plays on the gold now. Okay, that's why. I was wondering, I was like, why the hell? Oh, ready for the World Cup? Yeah, I bet the World Cup now. All right. That's just over here doing my little. All right. Getting ready for the World Cup here. Dude, if you do it, dude, if you pick England, you pick England, the Netherlands, and the United States. That all pays you. Yeah, futures. Harry Kane. All right, sports. Beats out teammate Nolan Arenado. Oh wow. Oh damn! Massive storm forces Browns and Bills game to Ford Field. Yep. Hmm. We'll see.
Got the Amish dress on.
And
You're like an Amish lady.
many most are alive living in the Amish paradise. All right. Let's see here. All right. Jamal Williams, Cole Commit. Obviously, I was able to pick up. All right, so nobody here. I don't have anybody on this team that I have to worry about tonight here. We got the Dash and Flash team here. Dash and Flash out here. All right. So let's see. All right, so he's generally questionable, so he might not even play again. And with Dawson Knox, I'm going to maybe Lions Field. Maybe I. All right. Zeke. All right, so nobody there. Nobody there.
So apparently they're having yeah, they're having a Christmas party on December 16th, and we get off 2 hours early to get there. Where's that? It'll be out in Hop Yard. It'll be like one of those. I don't know if it'll be. There's a couple restaurants. Remember, there's Chili's. There's another restaurant over there too.
Upgrades are limited on Thursdays. Okay. It's that. All right. Now it's either play Rodgers here or have Dak against the Vikings here. We've given up the eighth most. Tennessee's given up the fourth most here. Short week here. I don't know. I think I trust.
Diane are about the farthest out. But that 2 hours is gonna fucking help. Like peak traffic.
All right. So there we go. All right. So all right. Well, we already set our bets and everything else. So gonna end the stream there. So hopefully this will be a good Thursday night football game here. Hopefully we'll see the Tennessee Titans and the Packers play really well. Hopefully we won't see a fucking boring, a fast game, which it shouldn't be. Both these teams should be. So I'm on the side of +3 with Tennessee. So I'm on the side that it's not going to be a blowout. It'll be a very close game. So that, and I like the over. The over was over 40.5. So, but yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. Talk about all the sports Friday. Sports Friday. Obviously NBA. Obviously talk about everything. We'll gear up to the college games. Talk about them more. Ramp up. Talk about the other games that are I'll be on the slate here. Make some predictions maybe. Throw some bold predictions out there. So just throwing some things out there. But we'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same bat channel, baby.